Next up, this was another bet. This one I actually thought we won. I was very convinced that we got two out of the first two out of the 3 rounds.
This is why I hate Rocco Martin.
Oh yeah, but dude, as I'm going through, I felt so safe. I mean, the second round was closer, but I felt so safe. And then it went away. It went away. Whatever. Neil Magny was a slight favorite. I guess medium at -140. We had Anthony Rocco Martin at +120. Confident in him. 2 units on him. Confident in him. Looked good the first round. He was ahead. He was ahead in between round live betting. I think he was like a -150 favorite after the first and almost a 200 after the second.
Take down the second.
Magny got the decision. And I'm sorry. I've rewatched it. I'm trying my best not to be biased. I really am trying my best not to be biased and try to see it for Magny, and I can't see it. I would say at worst I'd agree with you and have it as a draw. And I would say the vast majority of the time I would give that to Rocco Martin. So
do we do conspiracy corner right now? Because I have a little bit of it on.
Sure, I'll give that to you. You go for it.
Okay. So I mean, it's just really weird that Anthony Rocco Martin is on his last fight. It was final of the contract, and they put him up against the guy who they know is going to be not the easiest fight, right? And I'm not. I mean, we know these judges are crooked. We all fucking know this. The proof of that is we've all watched fights where there's a 30-27 card. It should never ever have happened. Okay, why does that happen? Because money rules all. There's influences from casinos, online, offshore casinos, all kinds of places, right? I want to start paying more attention to how many fights are left on each of these contracts, Bob. I'm sick of. I can't tell you how many times I've got bet on the fighter with 1 fight left and he loses. It's so often, and I don't know this. A lot of times, this is very rare information. So I didn't know that until the fight starts. And when I don't like that situation, because the reason why I don't like it is because the UFC is a business. They're negotiating in the sense of, all right, oh, you want a new contract coming up? Cool. Now fight a savage. You're gonna do good or bad. You lose against the savage. Now you get less negotiating power, right? And most of the time they match up against the guy who's they feel is gonna be even or close, and then those judges, right, sway it, and it's gross, dude. And it just so happened to be Rocco's last fight. I'd like it to be a draw. I hate sounding like a pussy, so we'll move on from it. But it's gross, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. It was just when I was starting to get in on the Anthony Rocco Martin train. I mean, we were so far against Tony Martin, and then when he switched to Anthony Rocco, we dissed him so hard in that.
I'm done with him.
And then he finally started like coming along, and yeah, we're putting him on the list. We're putting him on the no bet list.
Ben Rothwell list, OSP list, Gregor Gillespie list, all kinds of people on that list.
Darko Stasiak.
Love Darko.
We got solid 10 people on our never bet list. At some point, we will post the people that we never bet, just to keep us honest.
So as fans, if you guys are listening, if you could help, and if you ever see the contracts, how many fighters each contract has before the event starts, if you guys could ever Twitter us that, message us that, it could help Bob and I kind of decipher picks a little bit better, because I factor in all that stuff, man. I factor in who's got the more connection to WGME, and it all makes sense, man.
Oh, absolutely. If you like this clip, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you. Let's roll.